Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Weekend Diecast. Today we have a CM model, and this is Toyota Tundra. So it's a pickup from CM model. Usually they produce a lot of those supercars, hypercars. And yeah, this is interesting, just a normal street car. And in the past, I have a pretty good experience with CM model, and it's just very impressed. And let's see if this impression will continue today. So for the box, we can show you the bag is like a picture of the model itself. And in the bag, they have the Toyota license and manufacturing information. Let's take this out. There's a little card here, and just more picture about the Tundra, right? Nothing special. So the pickup itself is white, or like a pearl white, maybe just a solid white. And the platform has kind of some carbon fiber patterns on the platform, even though there's no any carbon fibers on the car. So that's very interesting. And let's take this thing off the base. Actually have a pretty long screw here, pretty long. Okay, so first impression, the overall shape is very impressive. This is very accurate, for the front, the head, and it's just overall pretty proportional. And look at the tires, like the off-road tires and stuff. Looks pretty good, first impression. And the size-wise, since this is the full-size pickup, I can bring some of my old pickup reviews here. If you do it side by side, you can tell these three full-size pickups are pretty much the same in size, right? You have the Ford here, you have the Silverado here, and this is the Tundra. So Tundra, and not normal Tundra, right? This is the TRD Pro. Where does it say? Here at the bottom. TRD Pro, so it's like an off-road version. Almost the most expensive trim of the Tundra. So we can start from the front. You can see this grill is very impressive. Look at how deep those engravings are. Yep, these are very impressive, and they're very neat, clean and neat, like a matte finish black here, and with a some kind of lights on top of Toyota sign as well. The Toyota sign itself is pretty clean and neat as well. So the paint is silver, no messy paint anywhere else. Yeah, it looks very good. The headlights are how do I say, just normal headlights, nothing special. You can see this kind of headlights in every other models, right? Very similar to this small car, and Ford ones, very similar. And this one, see, similar kind of headlights. And here, there's probably some air intakes here, just for the sporty look. And from the hood, you can see this two little black pieces. This should be some kind of an air vent, but they just painted black, solid black. I mean, at least you should draw some lines on here, right? I'm not expecting you to do those carved out hollow design, but I think at least draw some lines. And on each of these pieces, you can see TRD Pro. It's very nice painting here. And the windows are pretty clean. You can see the windshield wiper at the bottom here. Moving on to the side, these wheels are I think they're very impressive. You can see the hexagon shapes in the middle for the trims, and the trim itself is pretty shiny. And here in the middle, you can see the TRD in red. And just look at the tread, all these little bumps on the off-road wheels looks amazing here. I think it's quite similar to this like Ford F-150 here, right? Similar feeling. And here side doorknobs are painted silver. These mirrors are actually metal, and with the like silver stickers for the mirror part. And the grooves are looking good, deep enough. And here's the gas cap details here. And look at this exhaust pipe, double exhaust pipes. You can see the exhaust pipe details, the painting is silver. And here is the like a shield. All of these are metal body, metal base, very typical. This backup wheel, I think they're being lazy on this. So not only it's not a like a half of the wheel, right? It's not like the whole wheel. You can see it's just like half. But also the tires are not rubber. This whole thing is plastic. I think if you compare to this small car version, these wheels are like rubber wheels, and it's a full-size rubber wheel. And similar to the Silverado as well. Yeah, I remember these are being like a rubber rear, like a real wheel. But yeah, the CM model on this one is being lazy here. But I like that it comes with a little hitch ball here, you know, with the ball mount and everything. This is probably one of the few times I see the pickup truck that come with this hitch ball. I've seen that in some of the green lights pickup before, but not all the green lights come with this thing, and that looks pretty realistic. So if you have like a trailer or something, you can attach this to this hitch ball to, you know, make a little scenery. And here in the back, so the interior, like the black piece are all plastic. I have to compare to this small car once again. I think the small cars ones are actually metal. These are all metal. Yeah, this is metal as well. So in this case, I'm very impressed about a small car finish here. So in the back, other than that, those grooves are looking pretty good, including those like ribs on top of the cap. These grooves are looking pretty good too. Little fin on top, and this brake lights at the bottom here in the middle, and these are individual piece. And I think, yeah. So on those small cars, this brake lights are not, they're just painted. So I guess CM model did pretty good on this piece. You can actually see the defrosting line here. I like how the CM model finish of the CM model on the defrosting line here, because they're thin enough. They're there, the details are there, but also they're thin enough you can still see through. You can see the back seats and everything. If you're looking at the small cars ones, they are just like too out there, too thick, and you can barely see anything in the back, right? And in the back, TRD Pro here, very clear. And okay, the tailgate, it should be able to open, but mine is just stuck in the middle. Yeah, I'm afraid that if I pull too hard, I'm gonna break something. So, well, it's not good quality control here. You would assume that since this is the only moving parts, somebody at the end of production will, you know, grab this and just give a little check to see if this thing can pull all the way down, right? This is not too hard to check, but it just not happen. It's just like that. But do I mind? I don't really mind. This is probably my last time playing with this tailgate on this car. but somebody out there is gonna be mine. Yeah. Rear lights, pretty good, separate pieces, and made of acrylic. Here's some tailgate step here, very nice. This side's the same. We have checked the bottom, and if you look inside, actually has a very nice red finish. Yeah, you can see the red seats and stuff. I got this flashlight, but it is not working very well. Too much reflection, I think. Darn it, it does not work very well. Okay. Yeah, you can see the red finish, red seats. Red seats comes pretty good, looking pretty good with a white car, right? Looks pretty good. So I think overall this is just a mediocre car in my opinion, especially for the price wise. Obviously CM model is way more expensive than the small cars. I think if not double the price, to be honest. And yeah, I think CM model, you should just keep making your supercar and hypercars and leave those plain street car for the smaller manufacturer, because they're just gonna try harder. So yeah, this is the end of the video. And yeah, if you like, you can leave a like, subscribe, and I review a lot of 64 scale diecast cars and like a various brands, Mini GT, Pop Race, X Car Toys, a lot of brands. So yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.